What is your current position and role in the school's public safety department?
Currently, I am a sergeant with the police department. I've been with the police department for roughly 13 years. I'm a shift supervisor.
Yeah. All right. What are the requirements to become a part of the force?
The requirements is that you have to be at least 21 years of age
Okay.
because you have to be able to carry a weapon. You have to have a clean background when they do a background investigation on you. And you have to attend a police academy, which is about a good 8 to 10 weeks. You have to
Okay.
pass the academy.
All right. What is the typical day in the life of you as an active member in public safety?
Well, in actuality, there is no typical day because every day is different. Some days you come out here and there's no activity whatsoever. Any other day, there could be anything from accidents to fights to whatever. But on an average day, and also depends on what shift you're on. On day work, we have like automobile accidents, a lot of petty thefts. Evening shift, late evening, that's when you have your more serious incidents and going on into the night shift. But on an average day, I would say automobile accidents, petty theft, minor conflict in between students, verbal disagreements, altercations, and things of that nature.
Okay. Dealing with all types of campus issues, what would you say personally was the worst call you ever had to respond to?
The worst call I've had to respond to personally was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
When a student was shot on campus, and actually I was off campus fishing, and I received a call that all officers had to come in because we had to lock down the campus. And I went home, changed clothes, put my uniform on, came back in, and a young man had been shot. It was not a life-threatening injury. The suspect had hid in the trunk of the car and threw the gun in the dumpster. My job was to go to the La Roche gate. We closed all the gates of the campus to keep any possible suspects from leaving. And I'd like to report that that ended with the suspect being arrested and a good final investigation on the case. As a matter of fact, Savannah State got national exposure. I actually talked about that case on CNN. They not only would respond in an appropriate manner, close the campus down on time, but arrested the suspect and completed the investigation all within a few days.
Okay, thank you. And lastly, do you have to have any specific law enforcement training or history prior to joining the force?
Not really. Basically, like I told you earlier, you have to have a clean background
Yes, sir.
because they do a good background check, and I think nowadays they might even do a credit check. All police departments are different, depends on which one you go to. With the city, there was a written exam, a physical agility test, which is not required here at Savannah State, which would require you to do some running, dodging, and jumping to make sure that you're physically fit, don't have bad knees, bad shoulders, and things of that nature.
Yeah.
With the city also, there was a psychological exam, a polygraph. So it really depends on what agency, but here at Savannah State, we just have them go through the police academy and receive their certification. As long as they have a good background and don't have any type of criminal history, have to be able to read and write on a certain level because you write a lot of incident reports.
Incident reports.
And you have to have just that and basically your legal training when you go to the police academy. And you have to like working with people because you have to have people skills.
People skills.
Because basically in today's modern police department, you do a lot of interviews, you try to maintain a good working relationship through community-oriented policing. You have to be people friendly, want to work with people, want to help people, and that's basically it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for your time, Mr. Williams.
You're welcome.